Hello everyone, welcome back to my fifth session on Introduction to Income Tax for BCom 5th semester. During my last session, I have discussed about the computation of gross total income, deductions, and even I have discussed about format of computation of tax in brief. Dear students, during this session, I am going to discuss about rate of income tax and income tax authorities. So first of all, it's very interesting. The rate of income tax will be approved in Parliament in every year budget session. And for the assessment year 2020 and 21, the rate of income tax were fixed in this way. There are three categories for fixation of the rate of income tax. One group is called as the general public or normal individuals. The second group is called here as the senior citizens who are having the age more than 60 years and less than 80 years. And another group is here, that is the super senior citizens who is having the age group more than 80 years. Based on these age criteria, we have the different rate of income taxes, and the rate of income tax will be fixed on the various slabs. So dear students, first of all let me discuss about the rate of income tax for the individuals below 60 years of age. If an individual is having income tax slab up to rupees 2.5 lakhs, then there will not be any income tax applicable. The rate of tax is nil in this case. And the same individual is having more than 2.5 lakhs up to 5 lakhs, then the tax rate which is applicable on that tax bracket, that is that income bracket from 2.5 to 5 lakhs, he has to pay 5% tax. Then if an individual is having the income more than 5 lakh or less than 10 lakhs, then on the income above 5 lakh and up to 10 lakh, he has to pay the tax at 20%. And an individual having income more than 10 lakhs has to pay income tax at 30%. In the same way, we can study about the senior citizens income tax rates. Here up to 3 lakh there is no any tax, and the income having rupees 3 lakh and more than up to 5 lakh, the rate of tax will be at 5%. And if the individual is having above 5 lakhs income and up to 10 lakhs, then for that tax income bracket, the tax rate is to be fixed at 20%. And if he is having income more than 10 lakh, then the rate of tax applicable on that excess amount is at 30%. And as far as the super senior citizens are concerned, that is the individual having the age more than 80 years, then for them up to 5 lakhs there is no any income tax, and for above 5 lakh and up to 10 lakh he has to pay tax at 20%. And again, if he is having income more than 10 lakh, then as like the normal citizens or the normal individuals, he also have to pay the tax at 30%. This is the rate of income tax which is applicable for the running assessment year, that is for the assessment year 2020 and 21. Dear students, if an individual is having income, that is the total taxable income, not exceeding rupees 5 lakh, then he is eligible for a deduction under section 87A up to rupees 12,500. It means, for example, if any individual is having income, that is taxable income less than 5 lakh, means up to 4,99,000 or 4,99,999 in that way, then he is entitled to have a deduction on his income tax. So whatever he is liable to pay tax on that in excess of 2,50,000 and up to 5 lakh. On that income, whatever the amount of tax he has to pay, that will be exempted here. That is, he is eligible for deduction. And dear students, likewise the rate of income tax, we are also having the surcharge rates also. And the surcharge rate table is in this way. If the total income of an individual is from 50 lakhs to 1 crore, then the surcharge will be at 10%. The surcharge will be charged on the tax. And if any individual is having income from 1 crore to 2 crore, on that income bracket, he has to pay the tax, that is the surcharge at 15%. And if he is having an income bracket of 2 crore to 5 crore, then he has to pay the surcharge at 25%. And if any individual is having income more than 5 crore, then he is entitled to pay the surcharge at 37%. So this is what the surcharge rate fixed for the current assessment year. And one more important item is here, there is a health and education cess. It is calculated on the tax payable amount is at 4%. Here, this cess, that is health and education cess, is to be paid on the tax at 4%. It covers primary education and secondary education and health related cess. Dear students, as you are the commerce students, you will be much curious to know how the income tax authority is working and what is the actual structure of income tax authorities. So now let me discuss about the income tax authorities. As per section 116 of Income Tax Act 1961 covers the income tax authorities. Here briefly I am quoting that who will be there in the income tax authorities. First of all, the Central Board of Direct Taxes, Directors General of Income Tax, Directors of Income Tax or Commissioner of Income Tax, then Deputy Director of Income Tax or Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax, and Assistant Directors of Income Tax or Assistant Commissioners of Income Tax. In this way, we have the structure of income tax authorities. Now, dear students, let me discuss the income tax authorities through a chart. At the top, there will be Principal Chief Commissioner of Income Tax, who is the topmost head of the income tax department. This all the whatever the chart here I have extracted, it is as per the Central Board of Income Tax, that is direct taxes. Then below the Principal Chief Commissioner of Income Tax, we have a Commissioner of Income Tax for Administration and Co. And below the Commissioner of Income Tax Administration, we have Additional Commissioner of Income Tax for Administration. And under him, we have Deputy Commissioners of Income Tax for Administration. The main functions of income tax will be started from the Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax because he will be at the zonal level. Here, the functions of a Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax are issuing of identity card, CGHS card, printing of return forms, and AMC of computers. And below that Deputy Commissioner of Income Tax, we have various income tax officers. There is assistant income tax officers. Here at all the zones or all the divisions, we have each income tax officers as a deputy income tax officers. And based on a particular wing, their functions were named here. For income tax officer PRO, the functions are public relations. Here PRO here means public relations officers. Arrangement of vehicles. May I help you counter, that is call centers. Distribution of all forms of income tax. So these are the functions of income tax officer, public relation officer. Then there is another income tax officer for protocol. His functions are booking of guest house and hotel accommodation for visiting officers and projector Tarang nodal officer. And one more wing is there, that is income tax officer for welfare and security. His functions are AMC for air conditioner, water cooler, aquaguard, summer season contract for coolers, contract for security guard and housekeeping, correspondence and maintenance with the CPWD, electricity, civil and horticulture, welfare correspondence and administrative approval, building maintenance, AICF correspondence and IRCTC, ABAS and Ask Center. And another wing here is ITO, farm store. His function is particularly related to storage of all types of income tax forms. And what are the powers of income tax authorities? Briefly now, I would like to quote the powers of income tax authorities here. Commissioner may exercise powers of an assessing officer. He is having a power to transfer any case from one or more assessing officers to any other assessing officer. Grant approval for an order issued by the assessing officer. Prior approval is required for reopening of an assessment and power to revise an order passed by an assessing officer. In this way, we have the powers for all the officers in the income tax departments. So this is what the summary. Throughout this session, we have discussed about the rate of income tax and income tax authorities. Dear students, in my next session, I would like to discuss about kinds of assessments, assessment procedure and PAN. Thank you.